A crazy Karen chased us with her car. This was like 2 years ago in the fall season. I had recently turned 18 and my friend was 19 at the time. In my country, you have to be 18 before you're able to take the license. And at the time, I had a moped to transport myself to and from school and work. So me and my friend were planning on hanging out that day after school. When the next time came, we took my moped and went off. We lived in a small town, so the roads were small and the max speed was between 40 to 50 kilometers an hour. Nothing was out of the ordinary until a white Volvo was driving very close to us all of a sudden. I yelled to my friend to look behind us carefully so we didn't lose our balance, and she could see that it was a woman holding up her phone, and I could see her holding something in the side mirror. So I sped up a little and she was still keeping up on us. Mind you, she was swerving a bit since she was paying attention to her phone more than her car. I realized that we weren't getting away from her, so I let off the gas and we slowed down substantially. She almost rammed into us, but surprisingly she found the brake and slowly minimized her speed, but was still incredibly close. Our turn came and we had to stop because of the oncoming traffic, and she was still incredibly close. I could still see her holding up her phone. She was obviously recording us, so I flipped her off. When we did take the turn, I sped up as fast as I could to get away from her, but she gassed her car, not caring about oncoming traffic, and they honked at her. My friend was laughing. I was laughing because even though she's an idiot and chasing us, it was quite hilarious because we did nothing wrong. We had to make another turn and she slowed down a bit, still behind us, and we clearly saw that she held her phone up and pressed it against the passenger window. We both flipped her off. Funny thing was that she didn't see where she was going, so her car swayed a little bit. Complete moron. What I think she was trying to record was my friend, because the helmet she had on was a bicycle helmet. But where I come from, wearing a bicycle helmet is approved on a sitting moped. It's not a normal bicycle helmet, it's more thick and covers the whole head, and not just the upper head, but also down by the ears, which is approved. Thankfully, I never saw her again, but we did see a car a lot like hers driving around my neighborhood a while back. She couldn't find my moped either because I always parked it behind our house in the backyard. Thankfully, I never dealt with her again. What an absolute psychopath. Mopeds and motorcycles are some of the most vulnerable driving apparatuses on the road. You are completely exposed to the elements with just a helmet and the collective trust of everybody around you. So the fact that this lady was riding this person's bumper, trying to get a picture of him because of some weird helmet they had on, is just crazy. This lady could have seriously hurt them, not to mention everybody else around her. She could have swerved onto oncoming traffic. Absolutely insane. I'm sure she would have wished she had put her phone down if she actually did end up hurting somebody.
The full version of this video is actually going to be on the Am I the Jerk YouTube channel, so check out the link in the description for it. And if there are any updates to this story, that's where they'll be, in the same link. And separately, if you guys use Instagram, make sure to follow @AmITheJerk on Instagram to see the text form of a lot of these stories that you guys submit, along with some of these short form videos. The Instagram is actually a really good way to catch up on stories when you can't listen to anything, like if you're at work or school and you can't have headphones in. So anyway, check out Am I the Jerk and Am I the Genius on Instagram.